Hey everybody, welcome to a Call of Duty Modern Warfare trophy guide. It's the only one I'm going to put up because I find it to be the most interesting, the one that gave me the most problems. It's called Going Dark. This is the level, Chapter 13, the penultimate level, Going Dark. Um, we're going to restart the mission on veteran mode. It's going to start loading. So the trophy is called We Own the Night, and you do it on this level. You are infiltrating Barkov's, like, for lack of a better term, mini town. He's got his own manor, and he has like a clock tower, a pool, and a church all associated with it. And the idea is you're trying to kill every guard in the church, clock tower, and pool at those three locations without an alert. Now, this is a very difficult thing to do for a variety of reasons. So let's get into this. There are multiple YouTube videos, and most of them are not very accurate. There's one or two uh, that are. There's one by, I think, a game pillar, I believe. That's very useful. He actually marks and numbers each guard that is taken out, and proves that that's kind of the way to go about it. Almost every other YouTube video, they kill way too many guards, and that's not really as useful. In addition, uh, his video is the one where he doesn't alert or doesn't talk to any of the hostages, which is critical. So the first challenge, again, is the fact that you have to figure out how many guards are at each location, and this is not easy because it's not just about killing the guards who are in the locations. There's actually just as many, or way more many guards patrolling around the area, and their patrols and how they walk, while some parts of it are set in stone and programmed, other parts are actually a little bit random. So there's this randomization factor. And so number one, that makes it a little bit confusing. Are you killing the right number of guards? Number two, you have to kill them without alerting them. Now, supposedly, as long as they don't shoot you, that counts as not being alerted. So they can actually find bodies on the ground. They can become suspicious. Captain Price even tells you, they know something's up, but if you're quiet, they won't find you. Apparently, all of these things don't matter. As long as they don't shoot you, then you have not tripped off the alert. But of course, when you're doing this trophy to be completely safe, you really do want to make sure that you try to take out these guards as quickly as possible and from far away, so that they, again, have no idea that you're there. Finally, the most frustrating part is that this a trophy is glitched to some extent. It can be glitched depending on what system you're playing on. Excuse me. And so sometimes you can, fulfill all of the requirements for the achievement, but it doesn't pop until much later, like sometimes a minute later, or it actually pops. It pops. Sorry, I had to concentrate to kill those guys. It pops, maybe 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes later. So there's this glitch component. So sometimes you don't even know if you've got it or not. And this did happen to me, where I actually got the achievement, and then it didn't show. I kept trying again and again. And finally, it was only by accident that I went back to the game. I exited the game and went in and looked at my achievement and did a tally. And I said, "Oh my God, I already got it. We own the night. Didn't even know about it." So these are all, very. These are all the things that make this very difficult. And so the reason I'm making this YouTube video is because, again, there's really nothing quite like it out there. Most of the videos, again, get it wrong. They don't tell you exactly where the guards are, how many guards are supposed to be, and the one that does, kind of doesn't go into, even quite enough detail for my taste. So hopefully, for some of you out there, want a little bit longer video, this will do. Okay, so when we do this part here, it's important to not only follow what I'm doing in the order I'm doing it, but also approximately the speed. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to go too slow. Right from here, you stop here, and then just wait for this guard to come along. I like to wait until he's, a little bit further along. Right here, you drop him underneath the light. You shoot the light, and then it's time to shoot a couple of these other lights, just to give yourself some darkness. I like to get this guy here, and one here. I reload. There should be a guard after all of these shenanigans who's going to come out through the door over there, and then he's going to start coming out the street. And it would be best if you get it before he sees his body. So here he comes. He's coming. Ooh. He's supposed to come. Again, there is some randomness to it. Okay. I see. So this guy usually comes out. He decided to come out through this door here. Okay, so that's number 2. Let's get rid of this light here. We don't need it. There's 10 guards at the clock tower. So we'll kill the lights. If you kill the lights, there's always going to be a third guy who's going to come out of the window and he's going to investigate. So number 3 will be shot right here. And again, this is not random. He's going to come out every single time. Here he is. Drop him. And then we can go through here. We should be careful. Number 4 is going to be coming along pretty soon. Here he is. And then number 5 is the guy who's actually torturing our hostage. That's number 5. 6 and 7 are usually to our right. Right over here. The stairs are to our left, and they're going to be their backs should be to us. Okay, so that's 6, 7. Let's go up the stairs. And all of these movements should be scripted. They're all going to, come out. There's no randomness there for these guys. See, he always comes out this way. And then move to the right. You're on the 2nd floor. The hostage is back down the 1st floor. And then number 9 soldier is going to come to the right out of the bathroom. Or whatever he is, the kitchen. Okay, so we now have 9 soldiers. I told you there's 10 around the clock tower. And very important, by the way, to not talk to any of the hostages. Remember that you are here to get the achievement, not to finish the level. Now, if you finish the level, of course, you need to do this. But if you talk to the hostages, by the way, we are now through the front door. We're now at the courtyard. You can see where we were earlier. We're here, the first guy here. This guy, by the way, just to be clear, well, since I'm here, I'm just going to shoot the lights. Might as well. This guy here was dragging a body out, okay? And if you go through this door, by the way, you will see the guards that we shot here, right? So we came from behind them. Now, I don't like to go through here and shoot through the window. It's risky. They may be alerted. So this guy is dragging a body out, and he winds up being here. Other times, he actually opens the door here, and then he starts patrolling this way. For whatever reason, he decided to open the door and then decided to go back in, take the body out this way. Okay, so whatever. Uh, I like to, if you're interested, there is a place right through here. If you go through where you kill these two guards, there's another silenced gun right over here. Just give you a few more bullets to deal with. This is something nice to have when you're actually trying to finish the level. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing some of the combinations. We're back to where we began, and this is the clock tower. Here's the light switch we pulled. Here's the guy we killed over here that came out of this window. And right around the back, as we keep going around, here's this guy with a smoke break. And so that's number 10. Okay, let's take out this light. Let's take out this light. And the church is immediately to our left. We enter through here. Before going through the church, I do like to take the time and kill a guy who patrols here. The reason is because after you kill everybody at the church, you have a scenario where you're going to be going through this way, and you don't want this guy right here to be in the way. He could shoot you on the way out. So now that we took care of him, we're going to go here to the church where there's 11 guards. Let's kill this guy first. That's 1. Okay, let's start the kill count again. That's 1. There's another guy off in the corner there. That's 2. Now there's 2 more to our right who will be approaching you. Be very careful. Here he is. That's 3. 1 more. That's 4. Okay? Take out the light. So that's 4 on the outside. And then there's going to be a 5th one around the corner near the fuse box. It's safe to shoot him. That's 5. And then there's 2 in the corner of the street back here. Ooh. This is going to be a little bit tricky. They're facing each other. You want to wait until they're not facing each other. Exactly. So take your time. Be a little bit patient. He will eventually turn around. When he does, drop him. And then drop him. Okay? So that's 7 total. Then go back here. Turn off the lights. Okay? And then that will cause the guy to open the door. So number 8 is going to come out. Get him from this angle. And then 9 is in there. And then 10 and 11 is usually interrogating the prisoner.
Still no visual on the deal. It's another hostage.
That's 10, 11, okay? Again, do not talk to him. You will make things very complicated. Now, we've got 11, right? So after the 11, we're going to now go toward the pool house. Okay. So I leave the way I entered, right over here. And again, if you don't kill that guard over there, he could be patrolling. And this is a little bit difficult because there's a lot of cars and stuff like that. And he may see you and then just kill you. And of course, so that's going to ruin the checkpoint or ruin the trophy. So from here, we're gonna leave the church and we're gonna go back in this direction. This is the clock tower, and you can see this white van. We're going to run along here, and then we're gonna take a right turn. There's the greenhouse. There's 2 guards in this building, but avoid them. They don't count as part of the trophy. And you come around and you attack the pool guards here. There's always 2 guards taking care of bodies. Okay, that's 1, 2.
There's a skyline over the pool.
We will take this out. So 2 guards out here. There's another 2 on the other side. We're going to go up the ladder, and we will kill them from above.
Got the light for you.
He will help you with the lights. They're going to be right here taking a smoke break. Want to line them up.
Clean kill.
Oh. Okay. He did you a favor. He's walking away.
Nice work.
Okay. So those are the 4 on the outside of the pool house. Okay. Once you take care of those 4, we're going to drop down and we're going to find the fuse box.
I'll help you stay hidden.
Thank you, Captain Price. And the fuse box. Where is that fuse box? Let's look around. It might be around the corner here. So this is the pool house right here. Yes, it's right here. Okay, so this is the fuse box right over here. And if you kill this fuse box, a guy's going to come out to investigate. So be patient, let them come out. There's a 4 outside, 2 stashed in the bodies near that fire, 2 that we just killed, and then there's a 3 inside. 1 torturing the hostage and 2 wandering around. You can see the lights here. They can't see you. Let them open the door, and then you're going to take 1 of them out. And it's almost inevitable that they're going to come out to investigate. See, he's coming out. Okay, so we got 5. There's 1 more in. There's 1 more patrolling in there. Okay, so just be careful.
Stay frosty, yeah?
Where is he? Tell me, where is he? He's not here.
Negative on idea.
Find out if the hostage came up.
There he is. That's 6. That's 7. Okay, so let's get some more Molotovs. So at this point, the achievement should pop. Okay, if it doesn't pop, then you should at this point continue playing the game. You can talk to this hostage, get things going, but this is how it should go. So now that we have done it, we have some time to just talk things through. Remember, 10 at the clock tower, 11 at the church, 7 at the pool, and those are the ones exactly as I've shown you, as I've killed. All the others do not count. There's going to be many guards wandering around the manor, and they could bleed into the gardens. You will see on other YouTube videos those guards being killed. They don't count, okay? These are the ones that do count. You can see, by the way, that every few seconds, a checkpoint is going to automatically hit. So if you do mess up, you must immediately press start and reload checkpoint before you get auto-save, or else, again, you're going to lose the trophy. If you talk to any of these hostages while you're trying to get this achievement, you're going to activate waves of more guards. And every hostage you talk to activates more guards. So if you talk to 2 of them, what's going to happen is by the time you get to the 3rd location, it'll be crawling with extra guards, as many as 6 to 8 new guards. In addition, you're going to have a military vehicle called a technical that's going to be patrolling the streets. It's a mess. It makes it very difficult. And even worse, you create a situation where basically, you don't know which guard you're supposed to kill because they all start sort of walking around. They all start sort of patrolling. They're all trying to look for you. And that's why in the other YouTube videos, you see a situation where, for instance, I think in one of the bigger channels, the guy saves the pool for last, and then he talks to 2 hostages. By the time he gets to the pool, there's literally like 12, 14, 13 people wandering around. Remember that the pool here only has 7, and that's where you will find that some guides or walkthroughs will tell you that you need to kill 12 at the pool. Well, yes, if you talk to the hostages, there's going to be 12 or more wandering around here, but they're not actually part of the trophy. Okay, so hopefully that all makes sense. Um, so for instance, this guy right here that's always walking, um, like that guy, like that guy doesn't count. Okay, he's counted by a lot of videos, but in reality, no, he actually doesn't count toward the trophy. Similarly, these two guys.
Visual north.
There's a few more guys here that that doesn't count either. I'm just kind of messing around, getting rid of all of these. So if you have if you have time, it's just good to get rid of all of these lights as much as you can. Get rid of this light as well. Sometimes that door will be open,
Not much
because
activity at Barkov's main house. Crime has it for
the door will be open just randomly. The guards from the manor is going to be coming out. I'm going to end the video pretty soon. I'm going to end by showing you where the switch box is for the manor. That's going to help you as well clean out some guards. It's crawling with them, so it's right over here.
killer lights to the building if you use
And
that
then if you
vicious
do that, that will help you if you want to take out some of the things here. So he's going to come out and investigate.
Go kill.
Um, so again, all of these guards don't count toward the trophy, so don't be fooled. See, this guy right here, he doesn't count either.
Nice shot.
You can hear them. There's another guy out here. We're near the church again. And he's coming right out.
He's down. Let's get to the prisoners, Kyle. It won't last long.
And there's way more in there, okay? So, again, I suggest when you're doing this, not to get too caught up.
Spotted a target ahead.
Oh.
Clean kill.
So don't get too caught up again in all of these guys. You can see there's like at least 3 patrolling the garden. There's a ton in the building, walking around, coming out, investigating. It's safe, by the way, to enter the manor. Um, and then
Visual.
you can clear some of these guys. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. I think it helps a little bit because at the end of the level, you have to get into the 3rd floor, and I think helping just killing some of the guards here could make things a little bit easier. But in any case, this is just sort of me wandering around, taking care of some business. So again, it just helps to know what's going on. All right, so that's it. You should get the trophy. Mine didn't pop because obviously I already got it, so it's a little bit anticlimactic. But those are the highlights. Don't go too fast. Don't go too slow. If you take it nice and even and follow my route exactly, you should get this achievement every time. And don't second guess yourself. These are the numbers, 10, 11, 7. And if you are very cautious and very good, try to kill the guards without any type of alert. Just sort of, take your time. And if there's, any doubt, just immediately press start like I do and just load the last checkpoint. And you should be able to get the achievement. All right, very good. I hope this helps you. This is a little bit more, again, detailed than any YouTube video out there, but I didn't find the combination where, like a game pillar showed you, but didn't, talk through some of the more, the finer details and the subtleties, and all the others are just inaccurate. So hopefully, if you follow, by the way, some of the YouTube videos will say things like, well, everything's random, they cannot give complete instruction. I don't know if that's true. I think if you follow this pretty exactly and you go to the clock tower first and then the church and then the pool and you don't talk to any of the hostages, and then you play at a reasonable rate and you're not running and hurrying, you will find that the guards are very consistent in where they are. And certainly the guards that count toward the trophy are very consistent. If you talk to the hostages, you're going to spawn more guards. And not only do they not count toward the trophy, but their paths are quite randomized. And I think that's what feeds into the false narrative that the patterns of the guards are too randomized. I mean, there is some randomness. There's going to be a little bit of differences of where they are, but not as random as you think. So for instance, I gave an example in the pool. It took a little bit longer for one of the guards to come out of the door. We were a little bit patient. He did come out. I killed him, and then when I got in, of course, the one torturing the hostage is always consistent. The extra guy, happened to be off in the far corner. He came back out. Sometimes you'll find him with the guard torturing the hostage. So there's a little variation, but in general, they're all going to be there. You have a situation where, for instance, there are guards up on the roof. If you follow my sequence of events, that'll never happen because number one, you haven't talked to the hostages, so you're not going to generate extra guards that's going to show up. And number two, if you save the pool for last, then they're going to be together just talking, maybe smoking or something. And usually they're going to be right in the little alcove leading to the main manor. They're going to be right off of that in front of the pool house. And they're usually paired up. And you'll catch them just in time to take out both. So follow my route very exactly, and you should find a lot less variation in terms of the guards moving around. So again, this is a very frustrating trophy, the hardest and the most frustrating, and not all of it is due to the mission. The trophy itself is actually really fun, but it's really, really frustrating and a lot of rage inducement because of its inconsistency and the glitching. Okay, so if you do all of this and you're sure 100% that you have not been alerted, you have not alerted the guards, then go through and maybe play for another minute or two. You can even try, obviously, finishing the level if you want to, and then simply pause. You can go here and actually go up. You know, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's actually recording this all the way, but you can actually exit the game and go to your Call of Duty file and check to see if the achievement is already actually yours. All right, that's basically it. Thanks for your time. Hopefully that was helpful. And until next time, do take care.